Hello, Smith. You can hold that story. That's right. Hold it for the Sunday edition. No, don't blame me. If you want to play, you want to see Saunders about it.
Sure.
Come on, let's go.
Repeat that again.
Columns and run the cut. It's going through. Yeah, that's right. The author of How to Stay Married is being divorced for the third time.
All right, go. And pick up Harry. And meet Paul there.
Pardon me. Is the M.E. in?
M.E. in? You don't have to spell. I'm old enough to understand.
Oh, I mean the managing editor, Mr. Archer. Could I see him, please?
He'll see you.
Oh, I think he will. I'm Jeff Flavin, graduate of the State School of Journalism. I won the Pryder Scholarship. I've got a letter here to Mr. Archer. It introduces me. I had a letter.
What's that? Lincoln's Gettysburg Address?
Oh, no, that's the letter.
Spring is here. Easter eggs, poison ivy, and cub reporters.
Yeah, college grads that used to wind up working at gas stations. Now they end up on the Inquirer.
Mr. Archer will see you in a minute.
Thank you.
Hi, Miss. Any messages for me? I'll be back in an hour.
Say, he's a reporter, isn't he?
Yeah, but not so loud. He doesn't want his mother to know.
Hi, Bessie. I'll be out the airport.
Okay.
Hiya, Bud.
Yes, Mr. Archer. I'll send him right in. Mr. Archer will... Mr. Archer will see you now.
Hi, Bess.
Sure.
Come on, let's go.
Repeat that again.
Columns and run the cut. It's going through.
Hold the first edition, Mr. Saunders. They just call it Face Houseman. Composing. Ready? Tear out the front page and hold for a new lead. The DA's arrested Face Houseman. That's the first time that racketeer's ever seen bars without a bartender.
Smart guy, that DA.
Yeah, he starts to clean up the town a week before election.
You heard me, Stu Woodrow. All right, I believe you, but if he comes in, nail him and call me back. Hello, Barbara. I'm looking for Stu Woodrow. Oh, you've been waiting 2 hours. Well, honey, pull up a chair near me. Hello, give me the Cafe Manana. Here, rush this to rewrite and get me a ham on rye. Hello, Manana. I'm looking for Stu Woodrow. Okay, Enrico. Busy, call me back.
No luck, boss. Checked every joint that Stu might be in, and Sunder wouldn't let him in.
That slap-happy baboon. The only guy in the paper that can handle a husband case, and he's off on a bat. Hello, Pedro. I'm looking for Stu Woodrow. Oh, you're looking for him, too? All right. Yeah, I'll send a dough over. And I wanted to be a managing editor. Hello. Get me the Turkish bat. Call me back, I'm busy. What was holding you?
Oh, but Mr. Archer, I'm Jeffrey Flavin.
That's fine. Now that we've been properly introduced, make it 2 hams, and mustard, and hurry.
But Mr. Archer, you seem to be slightly confused.
That's an understatement.
I'm supposed to be working here. You have a letter there.
Oh, yes. You won the Pryder Scholarship.
Yes, sir.
And so for the next 6 months, you're entitled to labor in this journalistic madhouse.
Yes, sir.
And I suppose you have a lot of new ideas about journalism?
Oh, no. I believe in the 10 Commandments of Pulitzer, and that a good newspaper should always print the truth, whenever it's possible to get at the truth.
That's fine. Call me sometime next week. Call me back.
Now, look, Mr. Archer, I don't want to get in your hair, but I'm serious about this thing, and I'd like to get started. Now, you seem to be having some trouble. Maybe there's something I can do.
All right. Here. Grab yourself a typewriter out there and knock me off a story. Oh, make it a yarn on your life.
Yes.
And do something about your get-up. You look like you're late for a hard times party.
Yes, sir.
We're still holding the first edition.
I'm being scooped by every other sheet in town, and I gotta take time out to be nice to one of Pryder's pets. Just because the egomaniac who owns this rag likes to see his name on buildings, for 6 months I gotta put up with that muley infant. And for 6 months I can't fire him. I tell you, if old Jabberjowls had a nurse the cubs he sends in here, he'd endow a school of vivisection instead of journalism.
What are we going to do about the Houseman story? We should be on the street now.
I'll give it scareheads, and we'll follow up in the city edition. Hello, Sam. Stu Woodrow there. Is it important? Wait a minute. Hello. Look, I told you I was busy. Now, if you'll leave your number, I'll call you back.
Why, sweetheart, you've had my number for years.
It's Stu.
You mad at me, baby? Well, you sound that way. What's the matter with you? I've been trying to get you to talk with me for the last half hour.
Why, you wink-slinging jackal, I'd like to get my mitts on you. The whole town busts wide open and you pull a disappearing act. I don't suppose you know that Face Houseman's been locked up. I don't suppose you care. Well, try and get this through that thick skull of yours. You've let your paper down, and you've let me down, the only guy that ever...
And I love you, too, baby. I was playing poker with Face when they nabbed him.
What? Then where's the story?
Ah, now, baby, I'm afraid you're getting old.
What? It's been on my desk for 10 minutes. Hold the phone.
Here it is.
How is it?
Good. Very good.
Composing room. Step on it. What's that?
His expense account.
1 case of champagne. Face wouldn't talk without it. Half a case of scotch. I couldn't listen without it. $240 for poker. Lost to Face Houseman in the best interest of the Enquirer. Why, that fugitive from a typewriter, $240 for poker. He ought to have a guardian, somebody to look after him. That's what he needs. A guardian.
No, wait a minute. You're not going to saddle Stu with another cub reporter. You know, Chief, they drive Stu batty. He says he counts them at night instead of sheep.
Hey, what's that?
Well, the story of my life.
Didn't take you very long.
Well, I haven't lived very long.
Oh, Flavin, Neil Saunders, city editor.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Not bad. Jeffrey, how would you like to work with Stu Woodrow?
Stu Woodrow? Oh, say, I followed his work for years. Gee, I never thought I'd get a lucky break like this.
Okay, hop over to the City Hall press room and tell him I sent you.
Well, thank you, Mr. Archer, and believe me, you won't be sorry for this.
I won't, but Stu will. Hello, sweetheart. Sorry to keep you waiting. Say, that's a great story. Congratulations. Look, Stuart, I've been thinking you need a reward of some kind. If you'll get up off that rocking chair and drop by the press room, I'll send you over a nice present.
Oh, no, you don't mean that.
Yeah. A brand new 1941 model Cub Reporter. I won't stand for that kind of treatment from anybody. 240 bucks.
Poor Stu.
Close that door! Oh, peeping Tom.
Tribune, Monroe. Give me rewrite. High-low game. You deal.
I'm 2 bits and an eye up. I think we need a new target.
Maybe we can get one off the city dump.
Hello, Joe. Here's some more dope on that counterfeiter.
Pitch. If you win this game, I lose my typewriter.
Voltaire didn't do so bad in longhand.
Yeah, the stooge figures out that the government don't make $3 bills. If he made them, it's not counterfeiting. Yeah, on the level.
Pardon me, are you Stuart Woodrow?
Me? I don't think so. Wait till I look at my press card. No, not me. Maybe one of those morons
Is.
Laurel 7623.
Come on.
Pardon me, I'm looking for Stuart Woodrow.
He went that way.
Oh, you mean upstairs?
Who?
Well, you heard me, Stuart Woodrow.
Don't know him. You guys?
No.
If I ever meet him, I'll tell him you're looking for him.
So will I. Maybe I can promote the DA for the poster on the back of his car. Hi, Sarge. This is Sullivan. Anything doing down there? Okay, I'll be here if anything breaks. Let me know.
Press room. Who? Stu Woodrow?
Well, just give me that. For breakfast, Face Houseman called for a copy of the Enquirer and 3 2-minute eggs.
Mr. Woodrow, there isn't anyone on the phone.
Oh, wise guy, huh? What's the idea?
Well, the fellas were sort of giving me the runaround, and that's the only way I could find out which one of them was you.
Very funny.
I'm Jeffrey Flavin.
So what?
Well, Mr. Archer sent...
Oh, yeah, Mr. Archer.
Yeah, he told me to come
Oh,
over
no,
and...
don't go on. I know. What must be, must be. Well, Jeff, welcome to the city's one remaining hideout, the City Hall press room.
Thank you, Mr. Woodrow.
Just can the mister. That's an honor conferred on me only by my creditors.
Okay, Stu?
Come on, Jeff. Say, boys, I want you to meet Jeff,
Flavin.
Flavin, my new colleague.
Hi, colleague.
Say, they're a little rough on newcomers.
Ah, they're just playful. But beneath those shiny surges, hearts of gold, Jeff. Fine men, every one of them.
I'll bet they are.
Best newspaper men in the U.S. Loyal, industrious, hard-working. Love children and dogs, only beat their wives once a week. Or they're good men, every one of them. All too big for this town.
Yeah, and all too broke to get out.
Well, hello, fellas. Hello, Woodrow. Oh, new man on the beat?
Yeah, Jeff, the DA.
How do you do, Mr. Kelly?
Always glad to see a new face. New face, new friend. Well, I suppose you've all been waiting for my statement on the Hausman arrest.
With bated breath.
I thought I'd just drop in here. Save you all the trouble of chasing me down. You know, there are not many public officials that cooperate with the press like I do.
Or squawk is loud for space.
Now, Monroe, that's no way for you to talk. And I wish your paper would stop running that picture of me as an Indian chief. It's not dignified.
It'll get you the Indian vote.
There are no Indians in this city.
Maybe a couple will paddle through Election Day.
That's what I like about you fellas. Great sense of humor, huh? Well, you can quote me on the Hausman case as saying that...
When interviewed today, District Attorney Hardin Kelly said there's no room in this great city for rats like Face Hausman.
And with a defiant shake of his shaggy head, roars a challenge to the underworld. I said Square Deal promise that crime will not pay in State City, and...
Please vote for me next Tuesday.
To hear you boys talk, you'd think I didn't have the best interests of the people at heart. You'd think I was concerned only with being reelected.
Oh, I suppose it was just a coincidence that you nabbed Face Hausman 1 week before election. Yeah.
Well, look,
Now, wait a minute, fellas. Maybe we got Square Deal all wrong. Maybe we misjudged him. Haven't I? That's right.
Well, now, you know, I've always said that you newspaper men were too cynical.
Yeah, I think so. You know, boys, we'd feel terrible if Square Deal was really on the level and we didn't do something to help him in his campaign.
No, I would. I'd feel bad
Now,
about it.
if we had some of those posters...
How about one of the big posters? You know, the kind that makes you look like Napoleon?
All I need's a hat and an island. I'll go right up to my office and send down a couple of dozen.
Hey, you better make it 4 or 5. They go pretty fast.
Why, sure, as many as you like. And say, boy, I just want you to know this. I'll never forget this. Never. Sometime when you fellas come up to my house to play, I'll really teach you this game.
I don't know how to figure that guy. Whether he's too smart or just plain dumb.
You'll figure it out. I'm still laying 8 to 1. He never brings Hausman to trial.
But I don't get it. The district attorney arrested Hausman and promised to bring him to trial. Why wouldn't he?
Jeff, my boy, Kelly skates better on promises than Sonia Henney does on ice.
Well, if there's something phony about it, shouldn't we,
What?
Well, I always thought that newspaper men were sort of like crusaders, and that if they felt something was wrong, it was their duty to track down the truth and tell the people about it.
That's swell, pal. That's swell. Why, with that attitude, you and I can bust this town wide open. We'll drive the money changers from the temple, and the economic royalists from the money. We'll have them replating so often down at the shop that the Montana lead mines will boom overnight. It'll be another Bonanza, another Klondike, another Coolidge era.
Look, I know you're ribbing me, but those are my ideas, and I'm stuck with them.
Kelly, 7 Force 2.